Pilate didn't drive the nails himself, but he was the decision-maker who made Jesus' execution possible. His approval turned a trial into an execution. But who was Pilate really? And what does his story reveal about power, fear, and truth? It's the 1st century. Judea is a tense frontier under Rome. Jerusalem is not just a city, it's a sacred center, and every symbol matters. Pilate rules on behalf of Caesar, tasked with one priority: keep order. And when order becomes the highest goal, justice is often the first cost. Pilate is not a legend. Historians write about him, and archaeology carries his name. A stone inscription discovered at Caesarea mentions Pontius Pilate and identifies him as the prefect of Judea, evidence that anchors him in real Roman administration. This is a man with an official title, a real post, and real consequences. Ancient Jewish sources describe repeated clashes during Pilate's rule. One incident tells of Roman military standards brought into Jerusalem, symbols that many Jews saw as a violation. Another account describes a major public works project, an aqueduct funded in a way that triggered outrage, protest, and violent suppression. Pilate's pattern becomes clear. He pushes forward, the crowd resists, and force becomes his solution. There is also a story of gilded shields set up in Jerusalem bearing an imperial dedication. Even without an image, the message was unmistakable. Rome is present, Rome is praised, Rome is permanent. Complaints rise, petitions escalate, and the situation becomes a political test, not only about shields, but about who gets to define what is holy in a city like Jerusalem. Now bring the calendar into the story. Passover draws crowds, large crowds. Tension rises with the population. And the Roman governor knows what riots can do to his career. Pilate's job security depends on control, not compassion. Then comes Jesus of Nazareth, brought before Pilate under accusation. In the gospel narratives, Pilate questions him, hesitates, and weighs the risk. This is not only a legal moment, it's a political moment. Because Pilate is trapped between two fears. Fear of injustice on one side, and fear of instability on the other. And when public pressure swells, Pilate chooses what many leaders choose under pressure: the option that keeps the peace, at least for the day. Later Roman writers refer to Christ's execution under Pontius Pilate during the reign of Tiberius, a brief line, but a heavy one. Pilate's decision echoes beyond Jerusalem, beyond Judea, and into history. Accounts also say Pilate's career did not end in honor. After another violent conflict, this time involving Samaritans, Pilate is reported to have been ordered back toward Rome. After that, the record grows thin, traditions vary, and the details fade. But the question remains sharp. What happens to a life built on control? Pilate's story is not just about an ancient governor. It's about what fear does to decision-making. It's about how truth can stand in front of power and still be rejected. And it's a mirror. When pressure rises, do I protect truth, or do I protect myself? The cross was not the triumph of politics. It was the turning point of redemption. God used even human weakness to accomplish salvation. So today, let Pilate's story lead us to prayer. Lord, when I'm pressured, make me steady. When I'm afraid, make me faithful. And when truth stands in front of me, give me courage to choose it. Thank you for watching. If this message helped your faith, please like, subscribe, and share. And in the comments, what part of Pilate's story challenged you most?